I'm Susan, and this is my daughter-in-law, Akram, and we're very happy to be here. There are three things that are really important in Iran, and that's family and friends and food, and all of it happens together. It's very similar to Italian families or Jewish families where everyone gets together and it all revolves around food. So this is a breakfast. Yeah, it's a typical breakfast here. Just a feta cheese, and you can embellish it with a little bit of walnuts and tomatoes and sabzi, fresh herbs. This is a typical lunch. This would be the big meal of the day, and it's pretty elaborate. Usually rice. What we had, the fare that we had tonight, rice and khoresh, some kind of meat and vegetable stew. And this is a more informal dinner setting, but generally it would be something like maybe a soup, again fresh bread, yogurt, fresh herbs, and something a little bit lighter at night. I wanted to talk to you a moment about bread. Iran has terrific bread. This is sangak bread. Now this is very interesting. As a foreigner, when I first went to Iran, it was fascinating to watch. The oven is full of hot, small pebbles, and the bread kind of bubbles and cooks on top of the pebbles, and then it's handed, when it's finished, it's handed to you, and you have to pick the little pebbles off even. This is a babari bread bakery. Now, bakeries cook just bread, and they're everywhere. They're like Starbucks here. They're in every corner, in every neighborhood, and people go and get fresh bread early in the morning before breakfast, at lunchtime, and at dinner. Bread is present at every meal. There's another thing that's present on every Iranian table, and that's yogurt or some form of yogurt. Here, kids are drinking milk all the time in the morning. There, people don't drink milk as often, but their dairy intake is primarily through yogurt and yogurt products. The next thing is sabzi, which is a fresh herb and combinations of fresh herbs, which is extremely prevalent in Iranian cooking. I was stunned when I first went to Iran because it was fascinating to me to see these little booths with sabzi up to the ceiling. And just enormous amounts of sabzi are consumed and used, both on the table in the fresh form and also in cooking. Bread, most, yogurt, and sabzi, fresh herbs. Very, very integral part of Iranian cooking. Now we're going to move along here and show you like I said, a typical Iranian meal. This is a very common meal and a very, very simple family fare. It's sort of the Iranian comfort food.
It's called kashk bademjun or kashk o bademjun. Kashk is what just referred to.
The yogurt base, it's a yogurt that is simmered and then strained, and it gives it a little bit of a depth of flavor and a kind of a creamy color.
And bademjun, which is eggplant, so eggplant and kashk. So this is the name of the dish.
So we'll start by sauteing some onions and garlic. This garlic, by the way, is optional. You don't need to add it. We're real garlic lovers. We love to add garlic. The more the merrier. So the next step for this is to peel an eggplant. Eggplant's used a lot in Iranian cooking. Any of these grills like this would work. You just brush the eggplant. We use olive oil. You can use canola oil, anything you like. And this will give you an idea as to what the eggplant should look like when it's finished.
And then you add the already fried eggplant to the pot. Pepper, salt, turmeric, and now some water.
Along with the chopped onion and garlic, which is golden brown and aromatic.
This is the most interesting kashk bademjun I ever made. I don't dare showing this to my mom.
The water should be completely evaporated and gone. And it's very soft at this point. It's just falling apart, really is. This is the finished kashk. Now this is a yogurt that has been simmered to about 1/3 of its volume and then strained through a cloth. You later mix that with salt And it comes out very creamy, very tasty.
Garlic, onion, and now mint, and then turmeric. That's it. So this is ground walnut. So it's optional, depending if you like it or not. You can grind it, and then, oh, not this much, but you can use it for just garnish.
Yeah. I think this gives you an idea, despite our technical difficulties of the evening, as to what it looks like.